Welcome back to another episode of Roll for Coffee, where we let the dice and our little chip friend decide our coffee. Let's see if it's going to be hot or iced today. Looks like we're having an iced coffee. Awesome. We're going to be making that in our Snack Network pint glass. Next up, let's see what kind of coffee style we're having today. Looks like a cappuccino. Gotta love a good iced cappuccino. Our coffee is going to be Simply Nature, Fair Trade Certified Organic Honduras. This has been one of my go-to coffees for a long time. It is very inexpensive and quite delicious. Next up, let's see what our brewing method is going to be today. Looks like we're steeping this coffee. We're going to steep this coffee in our Teavana tea pitcher. Let's pop it open, throw in that coffee, and add our hot water. Not too much. We don't want this to be a very watery coffee. We want it to be strong. We'll close the lid and wait for it to brew. Let's roll for that milk. 3. Orange juice. I like the one that says some pulp, and if you get that reference, thank you. Next up, let's see what our flavor's gonna be. 6. Lavender syrup. We are gonna be using Torani Pure Made Syrup, 0 sugar, lavender. I'm really excited to try this one. I mainly bought it for my wife because she loves lavender, but I'm very excited to try this. Then last but certainly not least, our Wild Magic roll. Looks like we got 3 bitters and an extra flavor roll. Our bitters are going to be Hella Orange Bitters. Gotta give this the best chance we can since we're already working with orange juice. The universe has decided that I need more flavor in my life, so let's see what we get. Looks like 12. Hazelnut Spread. We're gonna pour our coffee into the remnants of my Berry Hill Hazelnut Spread. I've seen this a couple times. It's a good way to use all of what you have in the container. You put it in there, you swirl it around a little bit, and you get something magical. Making sure not to agitate too much because we don't want any explosions today. Finally, let's see how we're topping off this iced cappuccino. Looks like 6. Ice cream. We will be using Breyer's lactose-free vanilla, one of the best lactose-free ice creams and affordable ice creams out there right now. Now let's put everything all together. We're going to start off with an ounce of our lavender syrup, then we're going to add in about 7 dashes of our orange bitters to really liven up this drink. Then we're going to fill up about half of our glass with that some pulp orange juice. Then we're going to add in our coffee hazelnut mixture. We can't forget to add a little bit of ice. It can't be a cappuccino without a little bit of froth. So I foamed up some milk and we're going to put it right on top. And then our piece de resistance, a nice scoop of vanilla ice cream. And there you have it. There's a lot going on in this drink, and we're going to call this a questionable creamsicle. Oh goodness. I feel like I'm going to enjoy the ice cream the most. Oh god. Cheers. Oh. Huh. So hear me out, actually. I like this. I like this a lot, actually. So if you think about those chocolate oranges, it's not too far from that. So I don't taste the bitters whatsoever, probably because I used orange bitters. But the chocolate and the coffee weirdly works with the orange juice and the lavender syrup. The lavender truthfully just makes it a little bit more floral and it makes it feel fancy. I don't get a lot of the ice cream. I'm gonna pack it in there a little bit. Dave has told me a couple times he blends his floats. So we're gonna make this into like a ice cream-esque milkshake. You won't believe me, but this is really good. The only thing that's a little weird is the pulp in this, so you get a little bit of texture, but overall, this is really good. I would have this, I would make this again. My goodness, I don't understand how this is good. I don't want to understand, but my goodness, these flavors work, and you need to try this, and join us next time for Roll for Coffee.